My 16-year-old just found out that his dad isn't his real dad anymore because of my bitter-ass sister. She claims it's for his own good. But in what way is that for his own good? When I found out I was pregnant with my son, I made the logical choice to pick the father that made the most money. His real dad was working at McDonald's for like $8.25 an hour.
Welcome back, everyone, and today on Wild World Footage, we are looking at paternity tests gone wrong, where men find out they are not the father in the most shocking ways possible. Buckle up, because this episode is absolutely crazy from start to finish, and as always, I have saved the craziest paternity test for the end, so make sure you stay tuned. Now, the first clip, this man finds out the child he's been raising wasn't his with the help of his own sister.
What the f is it? Darius is not my motherfucking kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a motherfucking DNA test.
Why did you take a DNA?
I took a DNA test because you know.
From where? Why are you
what the f is it? Emory, bitch. Yeah.
Why are you taking a DNA test?
Because my sister told my
sister, your nosy ass sister.
Yeah, she was right.
She be lying.
She was right. Yeah, but you be lying out. Look, all right. Why would you name our child Darius? It's not our child. It's not even our child. No, it's not my son.
Yes, you've been raising him for 3 years.
Yeah, I've been raising him, and you know that was somebody else's child. You know that was some. Who he was fucking?
He even looks like family.
No, he looks like family. Bitch.
Watch your profanity.
Why have you sat there and let me raise? Got my last name? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. During the time that we had a break, it was one time. All right, we were going through stuff, and that's it.
Oh, okay, one time.
So I didn't think anything.
So you just don't have me raising somebody else's kid. So we do.
One time.
What the f? No, that's not my motherfucking child. You been f***ing somebody else. That's somebody else's fucking child.
Why is your sister telling you to do that anyway?
You don't know because it's not my motherfucking child. He's not our blood. He's not our blood. No, that's your child. That's your child. You and your child need to get the f*** out. Is what the f*** need to happen.
Get out.
Get the f*** out.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't give a f***. Go.
You're gonna kick me and your child
Yeah,
out.
that's not my motherfucking child. Go find the daddy.
Right.
Shit.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, okay.
Majority of men would have reacted the same exact way. Imagine raising a kid for 3 whole years and even naming the child after you just to find out that it's not yours. That's absolutely heartbreaking. Also, please hit that like button. I worked overtime taking out all those curse words in that video.
That is correct. I have no problem with being on child support, putting myself. I'm actually the one that opened this case up against myself. I have no problem with raising it. I would just like to be for sure that it's mine.
Not be sure. And what reason do you have to doubt that it's yours?
Because after the child was born, I just had my doubts, and I went ahead and ordered a home DNA test, and I DNA tested the child, and the results came back that I was 0% the father.
Damn!
Oh, okay. And did you let Mrs. Velez know about that?
Absolutely. And she insisted that my DNA test was fake at first, so I persuaded her to give me another one to prove me wrong, and she denied every time.
Liars be lying.
All right.
So,
okay, I understand. So I understand. Ms. Velez, do you understand that he's asking to contest the acknowledgement and request of testing? What is your position, ma'am?
If that's what he wants, I'm up for it. But I was not aware when he did that DNA or what he did to my child. So, yes.
Yeah, I know, man. What happens? That happens sometimes, and they go to Walmart or H-E-B and get some over-the-counter test, and they do it without the mama, which they really don't need the mama, but we do require it in our testing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put on the record that he is contesting the acknowledgement. That doesn't mean that he's not the father. Legally, he's recognized as the father because of the form, but he is contesting it, so paternity testing will be ordered. The state will make arrangements to have you tested, ma'am, and the child, and also, sir, to have you tested, okay?
Greatly appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir. Yes, sir. It will take...
You could tell by her reaction that she knew that that child was not his. So I don't know why she's wasting the judge's time and everybody else's time. Just be honest about it. Now, talk about being honest. The next man has a family meeting to announce that he found out that the child was not his. Let's take a look.
I got some bad news.
What?
So I decided to get a DNA test on Mika.
Okay.
And the DNA test came back, and I just found out I'm not Mika's dad.
Come on, I know you lying.
I'm so serious. The papers is right in front of me.
Well, them can't be no right papers.
How could you do something like this to me?
Do what?
You know what? I've been in this baby life since she was born. I signed her birth certificate.
No, baby.
How could you do this to me?
She belongs to the streets.
I went to her K-5 graduation. I was there,
You can't be serious right now.
and you laughing, and you think it's funny.
Are you playing?
No, I'm not playing. This is so serious.
You can't be
Why would you do something like this to me? So you've been sleeping behind my back? You had me thinking that she was my baby for 7 years?
God, you are the father. You don't need to worry to tell you that. Come on now.
And I feel like you're making jokes about this whole situation when this is serious. I'm so hurt right now. I can't believe you would do this to me. I was there when she lost her first tooth. I helped her with her homework. We spent so much time together. And you still lying on his phone? When a DNA test came back and said I am not the father?
You could tell that man was in so much pain after he took that DNA test, and what makes this whole scenario so much worse is that she was laughing on the phone. She made it seem like it was not a big deal, that she just got caught cheating, and that she's been lying for 7 years.
Yep, we're getting a divorce, people. I found out that my beautiful girl right here was cheating on me this whole time and had somebody else's kid. Huh? Ain't that right, baby? Talk to the camera, come on. Tell them what you was doing. Oh, she don't want to show face. It's okay. Divorce, can we say divorce papers coming? Huh? Can we say?
That escalated quickly.
She just now getting home? Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pumpkin? Yep. So, fellas, if you anything like me, you're going to be smart and not wife up these kind of women. You know what I mean? You hear over here crying because I already served her. Yep. She did too many times. Ain't that right? I know, stop. I know. I get it. I get it. I know what's going on here. Fellas. Be loyal to yourself, because they won't be. You understand? This is what you deal with. This is what you deal with. Huh? Coming home all late hours of the night. Huh? You still tired? Are you making me my breakfast? Huh? Are you making breakfast? Are you making breakfast? Peace out, people. This is my life.
She knew she was wrong because she barely said a single word as he exposed her completely that she cheated on him, that the kid wasn't his, and she didn't make breakfast, and she came home at 5 a.m. This is unacceptable, fellas. Do not marry that type of woman.
How is it possible our 2-year-old daughter is not mine? Huh, take that. How's that even possible?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I had a DNA test because me and you haven't been intimate for a long time, and yet the child that I take care of, you, the woman who I'm engaged to, and how is it possible the child's not mine?
But why the fuck would you do this behind my back?
Why would you do what you did behind my back? What are you talking about?
That's weird as fuck.
Why are you trying to gaslight it? Who you been messing with?
Nobody.
Why you always lying?
Listen, look at me. In all seriousness, right? Hold on, let me close the door because I don't want the family to hear me. Look at me. I take care of you. You don't work. I take care of the baby. I take care of another child that's not mine. How is it possible that this child is not mine? Look at me. How is that possible? You know what? All right, I got you. Come on. Let's go. Go. Because what we have to do now is...
Hey, you're weird as fuck, though.
I'm weird? Yeah, I know. I got you. I'm so weird. I got you. So what we have to do now is this. Sit down and discuss our living arrangements because we can't stay together.
But that's your daughter.
All right. We're going to talk about it. Come on.
That man was as cool as a cucumber, even though he just exposed his fiancée for cheating on him and then lying about the child being his. And he just kept calm and explained the whole situation. And she was trying to talk her way out of it, but he was not buying it. Now, woman cheating is not a first world problem because this man in Nigeria found out that the child wasn't his. Let's take a look.
Woman, when I marry, when I put woman for your head. Put money for your head. Do marriage. Do everything. My best friend. if they sleep with the woman. So they give her belly. When they give her belly, I get the boy my shame for meeting. The day of the marriage, he even got the marriage. So after the marriage, that's my best man. After the marriage, this boy still continue, so they sleep with my wife. So a good 8 years before God called to her. Before God called to her, before they got catch them. When they catch them, where we carry them go, they deny. They say nothing like that. Before the woman come agree, I say yes, the thing is do one. They ask this very boy. Where we carry them go, from there they say man go to jail. So today they will collect the result. So the 3 children when they born on me. Two now your own. The boy went there inside. They say my friend. He said I get that people. So make the people were there the world. So make them look what the woman they do man. So that people were there the world and look more advice from them.
This man gathered his whole village in Nigeria to expose his cheating wife. And the crazy part is, she did it with his best friend. That is absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not sure I would have taken the same approach, but I'm curious, would you guys tell the whole city if your wife cheated on you? I'm just curious. Leave a comment down below.
Look at this. That's the proof right there. That's it. I'm lying from the very beginning.
No, you didn't. Really?
No, you always.
So you went and got DNA test without asking me first?
Yes, I did. I did.
No, this is fake.
The only problem I have is I wish I had done it a long time ago when it first crossed my mind. Zero. You know what zero is.
How could you sit here and do this without me?
What? I don't need your
permission. You had
permission.
no right. This is not your business. This is my child.
No, it's family business.
You know what?
Listen.
You try to take everything from this is just to prove a point A.
Listen.
It's to prove a point A.
Say anything to you, you do whatever she says. She say jump, you jump. And I bet you even information you still gonna keep.
This is my woman and my child. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Listen, I put $10,000 in that child's college fund. Lord knows what it's up to now. No, what?
Because I already know how you act. Every time we ask for something or do something, you throw it in our face.
Listen, boy, that's why we don't have a good relationship now. You don't listen. Face the truth. Face the truth. You never want to face the truth. That girl ain't never going to be about nothing. Face that fact. Deal with that. You're right.
I don't want you nowhere near us. You stay away from my kids. You stay away from my woman. You stay away from everything that has to do. I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you.
What? You know what, boy? I didn't raise no boys. And I'm not about to do it now. Don't you man up. Take that, boy. Take that. Face the truth. And just admit you made a mistake. For a time in your life, admit you made a mistake. And start over. Is nothing wrong with that.
Damn. Ever since you got this house and that little bit of money, you sit and act like you better than everybody else. That's why we always talking about you at family meetings. In church, nobody can stand you, mama.
Oh,
and we sit here and we put up with this all day long, every day. What is wrong with you?
So you
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this means? And it means nothing to you.
What does it mean
This
to you?
is my life. This is my child's life. And you sit here and try to prove a point. And take
that
one
child
away.
is not yours. She's
Over
not your
$10,000.
child. She's not my grandchild. Face the facts for a fact. You know what? You just like your daddy.
Damn.
Always want to live in a fake world. That ain't real. Live in the real life. Just admit you made a mistake and start over. Get you a new woman. There's a lot of them out here. Real ones. Not this fake you doing. You act like you hear. It's other women. What about the lady next door? She ain't nothing wrong with her. What's wrong with her? What?
It's the last time. I'm not coming over you.
Oh, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Now, I'm curious, what do you guys think? Who do you side more with? The mother for exposing her son's cheating wife, or the son who thinks that his mother is lying to him or trying to deceive him? Please leave a comment down below. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about this case. Now, the next woman openly admits that she cheated on her man with her best friend. Let's take a look.
So this is part 2, you guys, of how I had to do a paternity test on my daughter because I didn't know if it was my husband's or my good guy friend.
What?
So we get there, my sister wanted to be there, so we're there. I think I was in labor for like 5-6 hours. It wasn't that long. And I had her, and when she was born, literally looking at her, she looked like my daughter, which was from my husband, so we couldn't really tell. However, the nurse at the time, she took her and was taking her a bath, and she's like, oh my god, I'm like so shocked. And we're like, why? And she's like, because she's so tall. I think she was like 22 and a half or 23 and a half. And she's like, usually babies that are this tall are like born to people who are 6 feet or 6 foot and taller. And I'm 5'1", my husband is like 5'11", and then my friend, he was 6'3". So me and my sister looked at each other like, the
you ain't got the answers.
So yeah, so that was that. And so I already had planned on somebody coming in and doing their DNA test on my daughter when she was born. But I didn't tell my husband because he didn't want a DNA test done. He's like, literally like, don't get it done. I just want to be her dad, and that was that. But I also felt like that's not cool. Like if I didn't tell her real dad, if my friend ended up being her dad. So I'm like, no. But I didn't tell him. So when he left to go pick up like all the stuff that we needed to go home, like car seat and all, I had them come really quick because they were local in my area, and they swabbed her cheeks, and then they took a swab. They already had a swab from my friend, that they already had collected a few weeks prior, because I didn't want to tell my husband to do it because I know he didn't want this DNA test. So we get home, and of course my friend wanted to see her, and he was upset because I didn't let him go to the hospital or anything like that, but it's just because I didn't want the drama. So I get home, and he's still like not like, I'm not letting him see her, but I let his mom come because I just felt bad. But my husband was upset about that, so it's just like a big old thing.
This story is getting crazier by the second, and how nonchalant she is just mind-boggling.
But anyways, it took like a week or two to get the test back, and they finally sent it to me like via email, and it was like late at the time. I was in my room by myself, my husband was in the living room, and I opened up this email, and it was a complete shocker to find out that it was my friend's baby. And at the time, when you live in California and you're married, you have to give your kid the last name of the married person you're married to. So my daughter ended up with her name being my husband's last name. I wasn't able to give her my maiden last name. So go to part 3 if you want to hear the rest.
I honestly don't think I could handle a part 3, because how much crazier can it get? You cheated on your husband. He was perfectly fine with it. And then you find out about it. Now your child has your husband's last name, but it's not his. The whole story is absolutely nuts. Now let's continue with another crazy DNA story. Let's listen to this.
It really be your own people, dude. My 16-year-old just found out that his dad isn't his real dad anymore because of my bitter-ass sister. She claims it's for his own good, but in what way is that for his own good? When I found out I was pregnant with my son, I made the logical choice to pick the father that made the most money. His real dad was working at McDonald's for like $8.25 an hour. I don't want that as a man. He was just one of my hoes, and that was that. And I got pregnant, and so I picked the richer dad, and although the richer dad didn't take care of him and hasn't been around, he does pay child support, and he pays a lot, and it pays for a majority of my rent. Well, my sister never liked that, and I finally let her have my son thinking I could trust him. And she tells my son and confides in him that his dad isn't his real dad. And now he went and found his real dad behind my back with my sister, and they are all trying to fight and get my son taken away from me. My son doesn't want to live in my house. We haven't talked in 3 days. I think it's the most miserable thing a person can ever do is ruin some shit like that.
You put me in such an uncomfortable situation.
I picked the right choice. Now who's going to pay my bills now? Because now they also told that the guy that's been on child support all these years, and he's trying to come after me and sue me for all the money he's been paying. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I didn't do anything wrong here.
The fact that she says she didn't do anything wrong just shows how delusional this woman is. Could you imagine lying about who the father is of your child just because he's richer? That is absolutely insane. And that is it for today, people. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole DNA paternity test fails, where men finally find out that they are not the father. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.